Really growing up, everybody in my life had their own business. So it was pretty cool. My dad had his own business, and there was a group of 4 friends, and each one of their dads had their own business. So we really grew up in that area that we could do whatever we wanted. So as I got into mechanicking and worked for other people, I just took the good and bad from each person I worked for because I knew eventually, I'm like, it honestly, it really wasn't even a question. I knew eventually I was going to start it. So I just took that good and bad, knowing that it was going to happen, and started what I did. Dude, it started out a ton of side work. Like, everywhere I worked, it was always, I'll do it on the side, or just try to build that customer base on the side until it got big enough that I couldn't keep up with the side work I had to do. The side work got so big that it took over the full-time job of working for somebody else. And then I knew it was just time to make that transition and start my own. So then it was buy a truck, have the customers, let's go. Oh, dude. I still think there's days where I want to quit. Just pack it all up. Like, freaking, dude, it's hard. There's a struggle every day. There's a fire to put out every day. But you have to just get down inside and dig and figure out why you're doing it and remember that, and you can pull through anything. I mean, we're 4 years in this month exactly, and still there's multiple times it's like, dude, it would be so much easier to pack this up and work for somebody else. But it's the why. It's the better life for my family. It's the life I'm providing for the employees here. It's the service we're providing to customers that they can't get anywhere else. You remember all that and you go, all right, it's not that bad. Let's get through it, fix it, move on. And it makes it so you want to quit, but then you remember your reason and you keep pushing. If I could change or do different, I would have started a long time ago. I was waiting for the perfect scenario, all the dots to line up, everything just to happen, and it never has. Still to this day, it never has. So instead of, I need to learn more about this before I start, or I need to figure out this, or I need to buy this tool, I just freaking go for it. Be honest with people, tell them what you can and can't do, show up when you say you're going to show up, and the rest can be figured out. You don't need to worry about fixing problems that haven't got there yet. You just need to be able to fix them when they do arise.
What tips could you give to others that want to start a business?
Oh, definitely go for it. Like I said, it's never going to be the right time, so you got to go for it. And then on top of that, just work your ass off. Do what you say you're going to do, and be honest. There's nothing will drive customers away faster than finding out that you lied to them or you didn't show up when you say you were going to show up. So just get your finances in order as best you can. They don't have to be perfect. Go for it and keep your word as you're working, and everything else will come.
Samurai Joe, will you go fucking work on that? Samurai Joe's got pedals motherfucker now. Fuck shit. You guys.
Hey, if I want to be on